All right, let's take a look at dealing with some new files. So first of all, if you open up a file over here, there's a quicker way to close it. So ideally, I don't like using my mouse as much as a lot of people do, just because using your mouse is slow. You have to put your hand on your mouse, you have to move it around, figure out where it is, then you have to actually place it in here. And believe it or not, after 8 hours of coding all day, that can take a lot of brain energy out of you. Or what you can do is, instead of closing it by clicking that X, on your command or on your keyboard, you can hit Command W, or you can go up to File, Close Editor, or Close Window. What I want to do is just close this particular file. So I hit Command W. It might be Control W for you if you're on Windows. I just hit Command W, closes that file for me. I can open that file again, and I can close it with Command W. Now, if I want to look for a file, I can hit Command P or Control P, and I can just type in a file name, and this just lets me look for things. So I could type in, let's say I wanted to look for all my Python files. I could type in .py, and it does a search through all of my files for my Python files, and I could simply hit enter, and it opens that file. So now I don't have to look through here because this takes a lot of time. I've seen new developers spend hours out of their day just looking through files in here, especially on bigger projects. And they're like, okay, it's not in this folder. Where is watcher.py? Is it in another folder? No, it's not in there. Where is it? There's an easier way to do it. You can do a global file search with Control or Command P, and you just type in your file name or a partial part of your file name. So I could type watch, and it finds watcher.py for me. And that's going to free up a lot of your time. When we're creating new files, we can also go File, New. And that's fine, but that's sort of the slow way of doing it. And again, that's using our mouse. What I like to do is, if you go to File, you can see File, New File. It's just Control or Command N. I hope it's Control on Windows. Again, it's been a little while since I've been on Windows. But Control N is going to create a new file over and over and over. And we can just delete these with Control or Command W. Now, if I want to change this file without saving it, let's say I've got some HTML in here. This is an H1. Now, if you don't know what that is, that's okay. This is just HTML, and it's all gray, and we don't want it to be all gray. Let's say we want some syntax highlighting, which is going to basically select this, and make the inside look like something different. We can save this as a .html, so File Save, or Command S, or Control S, and that's going to save this, or let you save this file. Or you can go down here, plain text, and you can select your file. Again, you can do this with a shortcut, or you can just go straight down to that bottom right. It's not too often you're actually going to need to do that with your mouse, go down to the bottom right, because VS Code is smart enough to detect what kind of file you want. As soon as you save this as a .html file, it will automatically set this as .html.